Worship is more than a song. Worship is not about style. Worship is not about us. Worship is all about God. It is our response to God's greatness, God's love, and His majesty. For every song sung, there is a story. Welcome to Worship Song of the Week Season 4, where we get to hear the story behind the song. Hello guys, and welcome to this Season 4 of WSW Worship Song of the Week. And I'm super excited because Season 4 takes it a notch higher. On this episode of Season 4, the first episode of Season 4, I'm going to be featuring an artist by the name Lcbeatz, who is a gospel artist in Nigeria, and he does rap. It's just an amazing person. And on this, season of WSW, we get to share the story behind the song. And so I'll be featuring Lcbeatz, who's going to be telling us a story behind his song. So I'll be right back after you listen to his song. See you in a bit.
Got time more one, but I want to make me. You're gonna back off with me. I want to kill for the down, want to kill for the ride in the gospel. Yeah, I want to let me. And me got to white bone, but the shine, but you know, just super lori of fair. Tell me, me. But baby girl, bring me the big girl, do me later. Sharon, see me. Show me more, your more dog, I found more rap past 20 arrive. What to cause me lori one fumble. Then I'm singing nonsense, but they don't realize. Now they try to the blend, and they ask myself, show me the more that buy. Or I come on me, let me have a bit of me low, so put salos on the bye. The clapping and the spotlight is not the real disease. But the problem is, can my song really heal the sick? The baby's projecting, but now I'm losing the seed. I wanna be fruitful, but my soul is too wanted to win this season, please.
Break me low and make me better. Take me to school. Teach me, make your work my sweater. Take me to school. Cause I'm lost, I need to find my way back now. Yeah, take me to school. Break me low and make me better.
If you watch Yoruba movie, well, the one-on-one, they do the worship part, like for who or for what that God is. Do you get what that God is?
Mm-hmm.
What we call in Yoruba.
Yeah, be praised, okay?
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then they do the request.
Mm.
Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. So that song is the request part of, let's say, prayer also.
Prayer. So what you're saying now, the conversation. So what you're saying now is, so that doesn't make it worship.
No, not worship. I can't use it to worship God. I can use it to connect with God, relating with what I'm going through that particular time. For example,
make a
let me just dive into what I went through.
Mm.
Do you understand? The song says, take me to school. The song is like that part of you that just want to break down and say, Lord, take all of me. Do you understand?
Mm.
Shape me the way you want.
Mm.
Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
So will you say that is me worshiping God? But that is me submitting and saying,
yeah,
God.
but what is submission then? For me, personally, I feel submission is an art of worship. I feel surrender is an art of worship.
Like you're saying, act of worship. Like, okay.
I'm just
this time of my life, I don't like. I agree. So far, you can click in me, and what you're saying clicks. I agree. Yes, now, because I feel we waste a lot of time in arguing in the kingdom. We like Christians to Christian trying to. Of course, I know that we should get ourselves. I know we should get things right, but when the spirit inside of you just click, say, what she said is, I move on.
Oh my God, nice. Okay, so where are we coming back to now?
I guess I'm one of the real, like what they call the real Christian, like the real. I'm very real, like practical. I'm calculative. I'm logical.
Of course. Like, no, it's not all of us that are brainwashed. So some people just do it brainwashingly. Like, They just take it hook, line, and sinker, which is not supposed to be. You know, the Berean Christians were not like that. They would also go and check to be sure. And I mean, if you're doing anything that you don't understand, not like, well, sometimes you don't really need to understand, but like you said, if it's not clicking in your spirit, then it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so what I understand from this conversation is that probably worship is everything.
Yes,
Do you
it is
understand?
beyond the
Life.
song. Yes,
Yeah.
it's
No,
a
no, no,
life
not
that
even
is sold
song.
out to God.
I'm saying maybe worship with what I'm getting now. Worship is like from that particular part that the disciples told Jesus to tell him how to pray. I guess that prayer, if we divide it into modules, do you get the totality of it is worship.
Worship,
So
yes.
the request part. So okay, now I'm getting an understanding. The request part is having in mind that okay, my father can give. That's why I'm going to him. Yeah, okay.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Exactly. Because otherwise, you won't go to somebody who you don't believe can do something for you. So for me, how I take it is that when we approach God for anything, even when he says a conversation like, God, whoa, I don't understand what's going on, and I'm not even understand, I'm not liking it. The fact that you are conversing with your father is that point that you know that, say, I'm not alone in this. I have somebody there. So that act of going to him in the first place to even have that conversation and have that relationship with him as a father is an act of worship. So our totality as being professed as children of God, as Christians, you know, our totality as being how we live our life, how we relate with other people is also a part of our worship to God. Because at the end of the day, his word is what guides us, you know. Whatever we are doing, we are weighing it against his word to say, am I right by you, Lord? Am I doing what you want me to do? So every of our totality.
So I think what probably caused the confusion at start is when we now comes to music and we say one is a praise song, one is a worship song. I guess.
Yes.
So I guess the term was what I was trying to,
go by.
Like
because we're used to
worship
slow song, worship.
So what we like the worship song is a song that we use to, bow and say, this is who you are. But
yes.
So maybe like worship as a word is what we just explained now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So, and I mean, even listening to this song that you said now, which is take me to school. What was the idea behind Take Me to School?
Like the school is, we want our desire as child of God is to constantly be taught. Do you understand? By God. Constant. And of course the cleansing that was said in book of John, 1 John, is like the blood of God will blood of Jesus constantly cleanse you. Do you understand? The cleansing part, I feel teaching too, having knowledge of God is part of the cleansing. Do you understand? And so the idea of school is the constant teaching, constant learning, being a learner for life, actually.
Always schooled by the Spirit. And I feel, well, as for me, better. As in, what other way to say, you know what, I want to remain in the school of the Spirit. Wait, God, anything I'm doing, please let it be that I'm being schooled by you. Your word is being my guide. Your word is what is my principles for me taking any action that I'm taking in life. I think that's like the heart of worship, because it's no longer about us, but about him to say, you know what, God, this is what your word says, and please help me to keep remembering these things. It's like remembering all the things that the book of Proverbs says. My son, do this. My son, do that. It's like constantly being schooled by the word, So yeah, this is an interesting one because it's fine. We didn't start like I was expecting, but I love the way that the conversation has gone, because I mean it helps us to see that worship is just the word. Like you said, it's not just about the song, because a lot of times when we hear worship, we just quickly go to songs or go to, but worship in itself is a whole, what would I call it now?
Like the life itself.
Yes, exactly. It's the whole life sold out to God and all of that. So, like you said, so this is basically your story behind Take Me to School, yeah?
No, well, there's a personal story to it.
Would you like
Do
to
you
share with
understand?
us?
When I was in school, no, it's just okay. So when I was in school, but I was like the major, like the Don Jazzy of my school. Then
Yeah. What
you
school
get.
is that?
And so Osun State University.
Okay. That's Osu,
Okay,
Abi?
so no,
No? Onobisi Onobanjo. Oh, Osun State University. I don't know. Osun State. Okay. OSU.
what's that? What's that? What's that? What school did you go to? No. Tell
Me, I
me.
didn't go to school.
What school? Palakata Lautech.
Me, I didn't go to school actually, so it's fine.
Okay, so then, but I was part of the fellowship, leadership and all, but then I used to move from Osun to Lagos to different part of Nigeria for ministrations. But so sometimes you will have experienced yourself, or you'll have experienced some ambience, like experience on big stages that are bigger than your normal fellowship
Church,
school.
yeah.
So you've seen a lot of crowd respond to your songs. Do you get? And you're back in fellowship and your pastor, maybe you have an issue with your at that time, maybe I can't remember vividly, but maybe I had an issue with my pastor and all. Do you get? And I'm like, how many people are you even just how many mics?
Congregation said.
No. Funny enough, it's not like I came out straight. It's not like I voiced out.
But that was what your mindset,
like,
yeah.
You get, how many mics have you handled? Do you get? Like, how many crowd have you said Jesus is Lord to?
Oh gosh.
Do you get? So of course, when I came back to my high senses, it took me like one night like that. I had to, talk to God and pray and get the mic, because sometimes those thoughts, it's not like you plan to have those thoughts.
They just bump on you.
I feel maybe as a result of what you've probably been
exposed to,
I don't know, or exposed to, but like I said, I'm real. So sometimes it's not like you want to create those thoughts. It just like
they sneak in somehow.
Do you get, like, somebody vex you and be like, that became funny goal, or you? Do you understand me? And so those thoughts, so when you start, entertaining those thoughts, it now becomes heavy, trying to, manifest. You just find yourself being quiet in leaders' meeting. You are not even saying anything. Brother Sheyi, can you say so? I'm fine. Do you understand? And they won't understand that you are just in that struggle of not making those thoughts come to life.
Exactly. Let me know.
And trying to kill those thoughts. It's just kinda. Do you get? So that was, so at least through the process of, through the process of God telling me who are you actually?
Who are you?
So what have you seen? How much do you have? Do you understand? Do you understand? I created this earth. I created the whole world. What do you get? I placed this person over you. Who are you? Because if you listen to the lyrics and if you understand my language, Yoruba, I said in one part that, so like I was explaining in Yoruba, that awards, I have so many awards on my shelf. I'm now comparing my shelf with my pastor's.
Wow.
Do you understand? Like, your shelf has books, my shelf has plants.
That's our word. Plants. You
get? So it's at that state. That was what brought about the song.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, that's good. Thanks for letting us know. But I'm sure that you were able to, the Holy Spirit was able to help you deal with that
Yeah,
season.
no,
And
I
that was
feel
how
it's that
come the song came, yeah?
yes, that it to be, it's when you realize your victory, that's when you sing song, you know.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, when the victory be like, hey, do you
I don't
understand?
win. Fantastic, fantastic. So I know we didn't start with this, but can we just have a little bit of your background? Like, how did you begin music? Gospel. Why did you choose gospel, anyways? Because I know you said you are one of the realest, but why did you choose gospel? Because you could have gone any way that you wanted, and you could have still made it fine. Because you are such an amazing rapper, and I mean that guy is still
which
in
is,
my
which
head
is not a
till
sin.
tomorrow. That, of course,
Which
it's not a sin. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's music. You can express yourself anyhow, but why did you choose to express the Jesus way?
okay, so I really didn't start music like that when I was young. I'm
Mm,
not that. Actually everything I know right now I learned, like,
again.
force myself to learn. I can practically say I started learning to how to play keyboard, though,
Mm-hmm.
which I can't even play anything. 2007
Oh,
or
wow.
2006 there about, yeah. So I learned the basic do mi so chord 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, and at least I do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I, I was matured then. So it was even dance for me before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like
from
choreography
secondary,
group.
not choreography. My
Only
kind
you
of
one.
dance. No, my kind of dance is not the choreography that we see in church. Oh. No, my dance is the street secular
Okay.
dance.
I
Dance
see.
with dance with props and all those things. Do you get? So,
Mm,
but when I entered, so I went to UNAB first. I did like 3 years, dropped out, then went to this second school.
okay.
Yeah, so I think my first week in UNAB, I was introduced to, those catch them young kind of thing.
Mm,
When the final year students will come to under levels,
and
I
come
come
on.
and, do you understand? What do you need
Mm-hmm.
for your registration? Do you understand? They help you with
Mm-hmm.
all those. Have you rented an
Things.
apartment?
Yeah. So,
They help do you get? So I was introduced to a church, to a fellowship then. So, and I just want to, dance, entertain,
ah.
either ways. Do you get? But of course, I started speaking in tongues in that fellowship. I started growing spiritually in that fellowship. So
Mm.
my mindset just changed.
Changed. Mm.
That's why my mindset changed, and it's as a result, of me spending more time going to the fellowship.
Mm.
Realistically speaking, if you do something for a long time,
You.
you will bend to,
Yeah.
do you
That's,
understand, to
yeah.
perfect that thing. So
Yes.
it is like this. So realistically speaking, if you go to church
Every
constantly,
time. Mm.
you will learn what church teaches.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
If you read the Bible constantly,
You will
you will
learn
learn what.
the Bible
Do you get my
said.
point?
Yeah.
So now, so it's as a result of me constantly going, and I just why do you want to now? That was when dance in church started.
I see.
Do
Mm.
you understand? But beatboxing in class, then we see rappers, they just rap and all. I just like entertainment. Trust me.
You shall know that
Yeah.
somehow, this entertainment thing, we must enter
Do
it.
you get because right now I shoot. I
Yeah,
do.
I see
Yeah.
your videos. I'm like,
I do. Do you understand? So
I
I just
know.
like it. It's just around
Media, sha.
media, entertainment, and all. Do you get
Hmm.
that? So, but why I chose that is I personally have passion for younger
Young
ones getting it.
people.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I look for the possible. I so my I think my mindset is everything I have. Even while I was doing the secular thing,
Hmm.
everything I have, I want to use it to say this is the right way. That's all.
Hmm. Free
Do
to
you
the
get
rest.
that? That's all. So it doesn't matter what topic I'm even talking about in
Talking
my
about,
song. I
yeah.
want to direct it towards this is the right way regards this topic.
I see.
Do you
See.
understand? So that's what bettered what I'm doing right now.
Fantastic. And I mean, you're doing such a great job because all your songs, like if you listen to it, and I love the fact that you also chose to go the Yoruba route, like rapping in the Yoruba, like it's so deep. And so, I mean, I don't think we have much of gospel singers doing that. We have a couple of them in the circular word, but we don't have much of them doing it in, Christendom. So it's
Yeah.
really great to have you, um, like kinging in that kingdom of Yoruba rap and all of that. So well done, and thank you so much for sharing your story
You're
behind
welcome.
go to school, back to take me to school. Sorry. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the song afterwards. Thank you. If we want to connect with you, how do we do that?
Okay, so on all social media platforms, yeah, that's Twitter,
Lcbeatz.
Instagram, TikTok now, Triller.
Okay. Now join them. You
It's,
caught the bug.
it's at Lcbeatz underscore LCBEATZ underscore.
Okay.
Yeah.
LC underscore beats. Yeah.
No. LCBEATZ, one word, then underscore.
Underscore all across social media.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for availing us your
You're
time. Thank
welcome
you for taking
for
out
having me.
time from your busy schedule to be here. God bless you. Have a fantastic week.
Thank you. And you too. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye.
Bye bye.